3. Good flavor. I'm going to add some relish. And a little bit of sweet relish. What we're going to do is add a little bit of green onions. About a tablespoon of green onions. Or to your liking. I like green onions. I think that's enough. What we're going to do is add some olive oil. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Put some of this garlic powder in. Already pre-measured out. I'm going to put some black pepper in there. Just enough to give it a little bit of to it. We're going to do now calls for chopped. This parsley has already been rinsed, already been washed. What we're going to do is chop. I love parsley. I like it, has a good flavor to anything. What we're going to do before I add it in, just chop it up. Do a nice kind of a fine chop to the parsley. And then when you're chopping, you make sure you have a really sharp knife. So you got to go back over things. See how I'm just cutting through that? I'm just cutting through everything. Just getting through all of that. Make sure you have a razor sharp knife. When you're getting all through the stem. One thing that's great about parsley, unlike a lot of spices, is everything is edible on the parsley. And this is a curly leaf parsley. The only difference really between the curly leaf and the flat leaf, not that big much difference, just the shape. Let's get this to a nice fine chop. What's the cup? I think that's about fine chop. What we're gonna do is add a little bit of that. What we'll do is add a little bit of lemon juice. Give the sauce a little bit of oomph. Give it nice. Make sure you catch it so you can catch a lot of the seeds when they drop down. You just want the juice, you don't want seeds. Just to give it a little oomph. Add a little bit of acidity into the sauce. Okay. What we're going to do with this is we're going to whisk this. And you can either chill this overnight. You can serve it as it is. Not hard. Like I said, just something to give the crab cake a little bit of oomph. A lot of people use tartar sauce, but I think just want to try something different. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to start plating. Be right back and clean this mess up. It's time for me to eat. Just clean this up and I'll be right with it. And put out our plate. We're going to show you how I'm going to plate this crab cake. Thank you. I'm a firm believer in hot food being served on a hot plate. That shows you about the quality, about the integrity. That's what we practice and preach in the culinary world. What all my chefs that I've been teaching, learning, that's, when you serve food to a customer, hot food should be served on a hot plate. Cold food should be served on a cold plate. I challenge you. Next time you go to your favorite restaurant, you know, a restaurant you think that it's a fine dining or top quality restaurants, touch the side of your food. See if it's being served to you in a high quality fashion. Because that tells you about the state of the restaurant. Another thing, look at somebody's appearance. You know, use just again all things that separates fine dining from everywhere else. You know, again, there's a lot of pretenders out here to the throne. What Chef Renaldo is going to do, or aspiring Chef Renaldo is going to do, is try to let you decide for this so you can see what's out there, see the tools that we're being taught. Right now, I got my towels ready to take my plate out. Again, hot food, hot plate. What we're going to do, we're going to use this nice sized crab. We'll place that here like so on the plate. And if I was serving this to a customer, or if you wanted me to cater to you as a personal chef, this is how I was. That $11 crab cake, I wouldn't have it in a box. This is how I would serve the plate. A little bit of Maryland sauce. Again, or you can use tartar sauce. Again, as I stated earlier in the show, don't want to overpower my crab. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put that on there like so. Just top it off. Just like so. What we're going to do. When it comes to presentation, you want to be perfect. What we're going to do, top it off with some, give it a little bit, we're going to put a little more crab just to cover the top of the cake. Let's go ahead and just cover the top of it. That's good. What we're going to do, just give it a little bit of color in there. Top it off with some diced tomatoes. What we're going to do, this is a green onion flour that I made rolling the day before the start of the show. And what I'm going to do is just for presentation purpose, it's not hard to make, and I definitely show you all you're doing is just cutting the ends up so they open up and spread, leave it, put it in some ice water until you're ready for it to cut, and you see how the edges just starts to come along. What we're going to do, we're going to plant that just like so on the plate. Plant that just like so. And I'm not done with that yet. I'm going to take some more of that parsley. Got chopped up, just take a little bit of parsley. Just chop up some more parsley. And all you want to do is get a little bit of color on the plate. Just don't be afraid to just sprinkle the plate everywhere. Yeah. All on the dish. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. We're definitely going. Now, if I'm paying $11, this is how I plate my plate. I'm just going to cameraman and get a picture of that. And right now we have this crab right now is saying whoop 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 whoop. I can hear it now.